vlog, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Boss Jack back at it again. Boss Jack hacking. So here's another vlog, right? Here's another gas station that put the stops. Where you deliver the fuel at. This is where they didn't think about this at all. You know, you'll think, you know, pulling up. You know, they could probably put it right here, all the space. They put the diesel here. You know, why not put all the other, you know, the regular and the premiums and all that? Why not do that, right? Here's what these architects decided to do. Bang. So why put it right here? Why? So I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless. And then people, you know, truckers have a hard job. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Truckers have a hard job because the way how they decided this was the perfect area when they have all this real estate over there is insane to me. So now I gotta realize, okay, so this is what I'm thinking, right? I could probably back up out of here and I will probably have to back in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll have to back in. I could if I could back in and I could line this up. I have a long enough hose to do that, so I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm gonna have to back up out of here. Let me put this on my. I'm gonna have to back up out of here. Let me put this on my head to make sure. All right, hold on. All right. I'm gonna have to back up out of here and see if I could turn around and go from there. So let me back up. I don't think there's a good turnaround space here. What I have to do is I'm gonna have to back in and I'm gonna have to back up and yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. And I'm happy that they kind of put this late at night because this is a night stop. And let me tell y'all something, man, to my seasoned guys out there. When you're seasoned, they give you stuff like this because these new guys have a panic attack. So that's what I'm about to do. Let me make sure that is a good angle. Let me make sure, boom, how I'm looking. Yeah, that's solid. That's solid. Yeah, that's solid. That's a good angle. All right. So that's what I'm about to do. Let me oh God, let me see what I'm about to do, man. If y'all made it this far, man, please like and sub. Put your seatbelt on, safety first. All right. Let me go ahead and see what Boss Jack gonna do, man. They just be putting out anything out here. So I'm gonna back up. Let me put my hazards on. Well, let me hang on for a minute. Cause one thing about these Atlanta drivers, bro, they don't care about nothing you got going on. They'll just keep on coming. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back up. See if I could back up. Yeah. See if I could back up. And what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna see if I could back in. Hopefully they give me enough space to do so. Hopefully they give me enough space. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna have to end up doing. Uh-oh, let me make sure I don't hit that curve. Oh yeah, just missed it. Just missed it. Okay. All right, look like I did that. Look, I did that, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's how you do that, man. So, yeah. I made it look easy, y'all, but It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy, man. Let me come over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just pull up a little bit more close over here, just to get my feels right. But yeah, I make it look easy, y'all. But man, some of these people, man, they just be doing anything. So let me make sure I got my things lined up. Bang, and we good, man. All right, now I gotta go in and make this Vita root, get this Vita root. Let's start my day, man. And man, a lot of these people, those drivers have patience. Let me tell you something, man. In Atlanta, a lot of these, a lot of these people are rather get hit than let you do what you need to do, man. So, man, you a check out here. So, you know, y'all guys be careful when y'all do little maneuvers like that, man. But sometimes you gotta do that, you know. Sometimes you gotta do what you do. You feel me? But no, man, dropping another video. I told myself I was gonna do this every 2 weeks, you know what I mean? So thank y'all for watching, thank y'all for staying tuned, man. You know, I got a lot of love on my last video, and I'm just dropping another one, bro. Let me see if this is it even open? Let me see if this spot open. Yeah, I think them guys closed. Is it closed for renovations or something? Yeah, I think they closed. Huh. Oh yeah, I lined up perfectly. Man, what's going on here? Let me make sure. Close, come back and use the card. Yeah, close. All right, let me make sure it's 1278 Custer Ave. Always make sure that you're at the right place. I guess I'm gonna just put this right here since nobody's in there. Make sure, let me see, African braids and nail shop. All right, it looked like they just put this up. It looked like, huh? I thought it was older. So anyway, let's get started, man. This is a split load, so I got one load coming here, and I got another one going to Southwest. Is it Southwest Atlanta? I think it's going to Southwest Atlanta. Vapor, regular. I'm only giving them 3,500, and I'm just happy I was able to do it like I did, man. Cause man, a lot of these stops, man, people don't be caring what they be doing. But man, another video, man, dropping another one. Custer Ave. Yeah, Custer, they're getting 3,500. Let me go ahead and get this stuff ready for it. Let's see if I can stick this tank. Where's my stuff at? Oh man, where's my oh dang, did somebody take it? Oh snap, somebody man, I don't know one thing about CAG, bro. Yo, these guys be stealing, boy. These guys will, oh man, I just hit my thing. These guys will come in your truck and just, not even my truck, but these guys will just come and just take stuff out of the truck that you assigned to. It's like, and they'll be caring about what, if you need it, if you use it, if you paid for it. They'll just take it, bro. Like, bro, they done took my crowbar, bro. Ain't that something? I ain't never been gone for, I've been gone for 2 days and they came and took my stuff. Man. Anyway, bro, let me, freaking CAG, man, I swear, bro. I ain't never met, like, one thing about, I don't know why truckers, bro, we petty, bro. Truckers are some petty people. All right, I just brought them 3,500. I put 25 in the first tank, 1,000 in the second. I guess I gotta use one of these guys, man. I can't even, dang, but this stuff make you hate. Stuff make you hate people sometimes, man. All right, that's gonna be my vapor. This is gonna be my regular right here. So before I even stick the tank, I put the vapor. I hit them with the vapor before I even stick the tank. Whew, man. How y'all feel about the you know, Trump sending people out to the police out to DC? What y'all think about it? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't live in DC, so I can't really give any feedback, but maybe I'm out of pocket for saying this. Do y'all think Chicago need the same thing? And here, it's not even, I'm just tired of I'm just tired of my brothers killing each other, man. That's one of my biggest gripes. I'm tired of seeing black men kill each other, man, at a crazy rate. I'm so tired of seeing that. Is that needed for Chicago? Let me know what y'all think, man. And that's just, I'm just looking at the survivability of us. So let me know what y'all think, man. My brothers, what y'all think? Okay, stick reading 20. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this rig, man. So I got this old truck, so they got this, boom. All right. Dang, so with this truck, this trailer, I gotta open up all of them for all of them to stay out. So, boom, let me go ahead and put this guy right here. And I really don't want to use the long hose, man, but it looked like I'm gonna have to. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be short. Let me see. I hate pulling out that long hose, man. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on now. Uh-oh, I think I may be able to do something. All right. I think I may be able to do something. This hose, oh, hang on. I got somebody, and guess what? Somebody stole my other hose. I had a brand new hose, man. Somebody came and took it and gave me this old regular hose, bro. Welcome to Keenan. All right. Okay, that's for the other side. Let me go ahead and attach this. Boom. Yeah, somebody gave me this old regular hose, man. It had to be somebody from the other yard, bro. They do stuff like that. All right. Put this back in here. Oh, man. Man, nothing really's been going on with me. Just been working. My lease is about to be up, so make sure it's connected. Bang, bang. So 25,000. I'm gonna drop this here. Let me go ahead and do my paperwork. I'm about to move, man. I'm gonna get me a little cool. You know, I told myself I wanted to stay in a cooler high rise before I purchase a house. Just have that city experience. So that's what I'm doing, man. Let me see, I'm at Custer. 20. Let me do some paperwork. I can't. Whew, I'm out of breath. It's hot out here, y'all. And because I'm a big back, it's just hot. Let me see. 20. Boom. I ain't no 8 inches of water. Let me go ahead and make sure I take that out, because they'll be like, do not drop. All right, bang. Yeah, so I told myself I want to get me a little spot in the city, man. You know, I stay in Buckhead now. You know, at a little cheap, cheap apartment. But I told myself, I said, you know, before I leave Buckhead, because, you know, after a year, Buckhead get kind of old, you know what I mean? So I told myself, I said, you know what, before I leave Buckhead, I'm gonna get a taste of the city. So, man, I'm gonna get me a little high rise, man. I found me a little high rise. They got a deal going on now. It was usually 17, but I think with this one, they got like they doing some promo where I'm paying like $14.95. So that's gonna be $14.95. I'm gonna stay there for a year. And one reason I'm doing that too, man, let me look back and make sure. One of the reasons I'm doing that too is because when you get around a certain type of people, like, you know, you're only, think of it like a turtle shell or a fish or aquarium. If you have a small fish tank, there's only so much you can grow in that aquarium. You see what I'm saying? If you get a bigger aquarium, you get bigger, you have more real estate. So I want to put myself in a space to where I could be around, you know, like-minded people. You know, and it's like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna make sure I get it first before y'all hop on it. But yeah, I'm gonna do the vlog when I'm walking through there, bro. Y'all gonna be like, oh, that's player, it's player. And I just seen the type of people that was in there. There was a lot of older people. You know, I went, you know, and one of the things that the lady said is, she said, she said the people here, they're actually everyday working people. They're businessmen, you know, businesswomen, but you're not gonna come on a Wednesday and see a whole bunch of people at the pool. People got jobs, you know, so I don't gotta worry about all that, you know, that type of, you know, imagery when I'm, you know, so I'm gonna be around those type of people. And I could just kind of, you know, talk to them, network. I'm trying to get into cybersecurity. I'm still in school. School been kicking my butt, but I'm still in school, man. I'm still doing it big. But, you know, just to put myself around that type of vibe, man. I really want to progress as a man and, you know, as a grown man. I'm 36. This year came and went so fast. The fact that it's about to be September in literally 2 weeks is insane to me. That's so insane to me. I don't think y'all understand. I felt like I just turned 36. So here I am. It's about to be a whole nother. I'm about to be 37. It's about time for me to start acquiring some land, man. Start thinking about family. Start thinking about, you know, my legacy and what I want to leave, man. And, you know, I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, my I got oily skin, so my nose sometimes can be really oily. But, you know, I just want to, you know, I'm thinking about my legacy. I'm thinking about, you know, my plans, my future, you know. You know, this is gonna be my 5th year into trucking, man. My hazmat is about to actually expire. So, you know, I'm gonna have to test by that again. I thought I was gonna be out of trucking by this time. Hopefully I could still pull it off, because if when I get my Network Plus, I could finally get me like a help desk job. You know, hopefully by that time I won't have to renew my hazmat, but this would be probably after this year. I want to be getting out of trucking, and then I'll start doing my vlogs to where I'm doing network computer stuff, and y'all can see the, you know, the high rise I'm at, and, you know, I could just vibe with y'all, man, and talk about things, man. And, you know, I was gonna drop a video about, you know, like the older you get and the more you start realizing things, and, you know, mindset, man. You know, it's crazy that, you know, the older you get, the more you start thinking about your life. You start thinking about mortality. You start thinking about your parents, because the older you get, the older they get, you know. The more you start wishing you had more time. You know, when you were younger, man, you thought you had all the time in the world. You thought you was gonna be young forever, man. Like, when you were 20, you was like, man, I'm gonna be young. And then then you become a middle-aged man, and you start thinking about, like, man, time really is fleeting, man. You know, I know I'm not the only one that feels like each year it goes by quicker and quicker and quicker. I know I'm not the only one that thinks that. That's insane to me, y'all. That's insane, bro. It's about to be September, and I feel like I just, like, and I forgot what it's called. There's a term for that. It's crazy. I just looked it up the other day. It's a term for that. And what happens with that is, it seems like each year is just gonna go faster and faster and faster and faster. And then next thing you know, you 45, looking like, man, I remember when I was 35. Then you 55, you just like, man, I still feel good. I still feel good. You know, it's just life, man. I've really been thinking a lot about life and just where I'm at. I feel like I'm in a great place, you know, from where I was, you know, from being a felon to, you know, getting into trucking and using my trucking job to get my record expunged. You know, this trucking can really be a stepping stone, man, to where you want to be. It doesn't have, some people can retire here. Yeah, if you want to retire, cool, but this could really be a stepping stone to put you in a place, man, to, you know, excel, man. So, you know, y'all see my journey. I had to take some videos down, but man, I just want to lay out my journey, man. And just for other guys out there, man, especially my black men, bro, like, I know the internet make it seem like everybody, not everybody, but, you know, the internet is a crazy place, man. You'll read some stuff on the internet, you'll be like, God dang, that's how they feel about black dudes. To my black men, man, y'all, like, I really want to start doing a lot of self-improvement videos too, man, just to let you know, just because you a felon, man, that don't mean, you know, you still do felon activities. You know, I want y'all to look at my story. I want y'all to see where I came from, man. This is me from getting locked up at 16, man, and having that F on my report card, man. I had a felony, dude, and now, you know, I'm able, man, look. So in Doraville, you have to have a Doraville ID. A lot of the terminals, they're getting away from that now. I think Citgo, they don't need it no more. And I think it's Citgo, and I want to say, is it Kinder Morgan that don't need the Doraville ID no more? I think they're transitioning to where you don't have to, because I think I had to pay, it was like $100 every year. Like it expires every day on your birthday. So you have to have a Doraville ID to pull fuel out of Doraville, which is insane. So, and it's just a money-making thing. But I remember every time I went, you know, it was a sweet little white lady, man. She, I used to always ask, hey, what pulled up on my record? Did my record pulled up? And she was so funny. She said, you know what you did. Like, she used to always say, you know what you got on there. And I remember I did it last year, and I said, hey, did anything come up? She said, dude, nothing popped up. I said, nothing? She said, dude, nothing. She said, you don't have anything on your record. So that's to my blood. Like, like, look, man, if I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you got locked up as a teenager and you only got locked up once, I'm not talking about y'all that be going back and forth in the prison like y'all like it. I will never understand that, how a grown man gets locked back up back to back to back. You know, take me as an example. I'm a prime example of, you know, it can be done. You don't have to go back. I kept my head down, bro. When I got out, I had a job at Waffle House. I didn't go back to doing that crap. I had a job at Waffle House, and I stayed there till I came up. Then I became a carpet cleaner. I used to clean carpet for $75 a night, dude. And I was working all night, too. I was making $75 a night. So I know, you know, you like, man, that ain't no money. It wasn't. But it kept my butt up out of jail, you know, because I realized I did not want to go back, man. I don't want to be locked up with a whole bunch of grown men. You know, I don't want to hear another grown man's fart. That was one, look, y'all gonna find me weird. I hate smelling another man's fart. I don't know what, that just irks me to my core. I don't like that crap, bro. Man, I used to sleep on the top bunk because I had an old head as a cellie. You ever got woken up by a fart? Do you not, I don't think y'all understand the frustrations I had. Have you ever been woken up out of your REM sleep because you smelled something rancid come out of another man and he down there snoring? He don't even know he did it. He old. He old. He don't even know he doing it. So, but anyway, that's another side rant. But no, man, take me as an example, man. You don't have to go back, man. It can't, whoa there, hold on. Let me see if I could, look at that. See that? You see that? Look at this. Look at this. Huh? Do you see this? Man. Dang, man, I don't like that. Now I gotta pull out this long hose for this much. Huh? For this much. Now I know how my girl feel. that was a joke, that was a joke. But nah, man, like, let me pull out this long hose, man. I can't stand pulling out these long. Hang on. And one thing about my slip seater, he a cool dude, man. That's my guy. Yeah. Now. Hold on there. What y'all trying to do, man? What y'all trying to do? Y'all know the gas station closed. What y'all doing pulling up on? We just did a drive-through. You gotta watch out for areas like this too, man. Some of these guys be on some bull junk. They didn't escape the prison mentality. So let me go ahead and switch this out. Oh man, I gotta watch out for that. I gotta stop doing that. That could have been ugly. Good thing I have the reflexes of Spider-Man, you know what I mean? Hold on, oh man. Now I gotta, there we go. I really hate banging up the hoses like that, because that's what causes them to warp. Years and years of guys just dropping it on the floor. Now you gotta fight with it, get it off, because they don't respect anything. Whew. Man, that boy be out of breath, boy. It's just hot out here, man. I gotta use this long hose just for a couple of inches, man. God, dog, bro, I can't stand that. All right. Okay. And then after this stop, I gotta go to Southwest Atlanta, and then they got me going to Blairsville, man, up in the mountains. I love me drives like that, man. I love me a good Blairsville drive. Whew. All right. Let that get finished. And what I should have did, I should have put the fur, I should have put it back here so I won't be bottom heavy, man, because, just to even it out. But anyway, but no, man, let me be a prime example, man. You don't have to go back to jail, man. You don't have to go back to prison, man. If you change your mindset, man, you can do it all, man. So here I am, here I am, a 36-year-old man thinking about switching my career. Like, man, I'm about to get out of the truck, I'm about to do this. You got to have that mindset to it, man. Like, dude, I could do whatever I put my mind to, man. You just got to try hard, man. But if you made it this far, please drop a like. You know, please, you know, sub if you can, man. Hey, ask me in the chat, man. Ask me questions in the chat, man. Let me know what y'all thinking, man. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. Let me know what's on y'all mind, man. I still have guys come up to me to this day that's like, yo, man, I used to, you know, I watch your videos, and, you know, I make this for y'all. You know, I want to be an example, man. So I'm just thriving, and, you know, over here thinking about marriage and stuff, and, you know, it's crazy, man. Like, I thought I would have never, I was a guy to never want kids. I never thought about marriage, man. And here I am thinking about marriage, and I still don't know about kids, but, you know, she's at the age to where she's like, man, I want a kid. And, you know, she middle-aged too, so they're fragile, you know, they middle-aged too. So I could wait a little bit longer. She really can't, you know. And I started thinking about it, man. Like, what would a son, I really want to, if I was to have a kid, I would love a son. Whatever God blessed me with is what he blessed me with, but I would really, really, really prefer a son. I have so many nieces, and I love those girls dearly. But I want a son, man. I don't got time. Yo, daughters are great, man, but when they hit a certain age, man, you be like, bro, she is rude. But, oh, man, I want me a little son. Yeah, we've been, you know, talking a lot about that. So, you know, it's all about the journey, man. It's all about the journey. So, yeah, here I am, man. I'm about to knock this off. That just got done. I'm about to go ahead and end this video. If you made it this far, please drop a like, man. Please drop a like. It means a lot to the channel, man. I want to, you know, really thank y'all for watching and just watching me through this journey, man. There's gonna, like I said, I'm dropping this every 2 weeks. So I'm about to post this. I'll post this video, I'm pretty sure, on Friday, because I'm working 5 days a week this week. I do this schedule to where I work 4 days on some days, and then I work 5 days on the next day, because, you know, just to make some extra money. But one thing about trucking, man, you working 14, you know, 13, 14 hours a day, man. 2 days, that's not enough sometimes, man. That's never enough, because you're really, the 2 days ain't really 2 days. It's more like 34 hours. You know, that's why I always end up, that's why I took that extra day off, because I was like, man, 2 days ain't enough, man. Like, you could just find yourself working 70-hour weeks, and that 2 day ain't gonna do nothing for you. But nah, man, I'm gonna work 5 days a week this week, you know, run my money up, stack my bread, you know, get out of some of this debt, and go from there, man. Again, thank y'all for watching. This video was done. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. And matter of fact, let me get this hose out the way. Let me get this hose up out the way, man. Let me get this hose up out the way. You feel me? Oh, man. Man. Oh, man. Hold on. What's up, y'all? I'm hitting off my camera. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Make sure you always drain that hose out. And drain that hose out. Whew. Yeah, they just had that. They probably made, this used to be another gas station. And Chevron bought it out. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Alright. Boom. Boom. Alright. I might have to start writing a script for this channel, cause I'm just be honest, bro. I just be rambling, man. I just be talking. It's just I just be saying stuff off the cuff. Let me go ahead and stick the tank. Let's see where we at. We're at 62. Alright. 62. Vapor off. Yeah, this make sure I drain the vapor too. Not drop it everywhere. I can't imagine if this gas station had cars if it was busy and open. I couldn't imagine, bro. Me trying to get it here. Happy I did this on a Sunday too. Not a lot of people be really out on Sundays. But this road work been killing me, man. It's been road work everywhere. Oh man, I keep hitting the camera. Yo. All right, man, we out of here. About to head to my other stop. About to head to my other stop, 62. Write this guy down. That'd be cool, man. Take this guy off. Whew. Thank y'all for watching. Another video. Another day kicking it with y'all, man. There we gone. Thank y'all again, man. Like and sub. Peace.